Good morning, everybody. Today's class is on 5th standard EVS lesson number 10, residences for state government of Karnataka. We have a chapter called residences here. You might have heard that home is the first school and mother is the first teacher. Home is a familiar term for us. Early man protected himself against sunlight, rain, wind, and wild animals by living in caves and bushes. Hence, they are called the early shelters of mankind. Home became a need as man became civilized. Construction of houses were started by the civilized man as the need for a home increased in accordance with the changes in society. Construction of residences started from independent houses and got transformed to community houses. When we see houses primitively, it is in the caves because men were not in requirement of huge articles like dresses in many pairs, mat, pillow, fridge. Wow. If you count all the existing items in your home were definitely not available in primitives. And man were nomads. They used to move from one places to other in search of their foods. But now we stay in one place and we call that as a resident, where we have bedroom, hall, kitchen, toilet, study room, puja room, etc. We have a purpose for everything and we live together as family, and therefore we need a huge build home, and it should take care of us in all the natural calamities. At the same time, we have to safeguard our family. That is why we need home, residence. After studying in this lesson, you know about personal and community housing projects. Understand the problems related to rural and urban residences. I said personal. Personal means if my father builds a house and if I'm living with that house, that's going to be a personal house. But when we say community housing project, my society, my 10 or 15 family members build 15 to 20 houses in just one surrounding. I call it as community housing. Or friends too, 15 to 20 members. If we all unite together and we start constructing a similar pattern of houses, we call it as community housing projects. We should also learn problems related to rural and urban residences. That means residences in Bangalore city are huge. We call them as urban. But the next town what we have, to the right side we have Mandya, and to the top we have Devanahalli or Chikkaballapura, and down we have Kanakapura or Chamarajanagar, and if we go to the east we have KGF. These are all called as rurals because they have the community smaller in sizes when compared to a huge Bangalore city. And therefore, we differentiate them as urban residences as well as rural residences. Look at this picture given below. You have learnt about the construction of these houses in the previous class, that is standard 4. Write the materials required to build the houses given in the picture in the space provided. And what kind of house it is? A house built of very simple items: wooden planks, bamboos, binders. And if you see them carefully, it doesn't have a concretes. It's a simplest forms of house. Let me take you further. Here I have two varieties of house. The first one has storied building. A storied building, that means a concretized roof will be there, and it's all built of bricks and cements, and they will also have plumbings and carpenterings. Plumbings and carpenterings, that means I'm talking about a fittings which will have water connections, and carpentries, a very good wooden frames as a window as well as a door. And not only that, the cots, the sofa, all such things. And then we have electricals and tails. When I say electricals, you have all the switches, all very good electrical instruments like washing machine, fridge, dash 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 dash. And then tiles. When we have tiles, we not only have tiles on the ground but also on the walls. We have pasted everywhere, the present houses. And secondly, we have a concrete house which is of a single floor. All the equipments but luxuries and fancies will be lesser in this kind of house. Let me go further. People live in various types of houses such as hut, house with tiled roof, and houses with concrete terrace. Many families in villages or towns are living in houses constructed side by side in a locality, and these are called residences. Look at this observation. The lanes of your village or town. These are the areas of common residences. Generally, families lead their life by constructing their own personal houses. The common features found in residences are given below. Write down the other features that you have observed. Houses built here and there are houses in a lane. We see houses are improperly constructed in lane. Lanes are mostly zigzag, and we find very few street lights are present. Street lights are there in residential areas. Usually open drainage systems will be seen in these areas. Then facilities are rarely available in areas where people build their own houses. Nowadays, community housing projects have started to meet the needs and demands of the people due to overpopulation. Following pictures are the best examples of community housing. Community houses are constructed for various advantages. Some statements are given below, but some of them are not the correct reasons. Put tick mark for all those correct reasons they are saying. Let us go and check here. Let me take a pencil. Okay. Many families live together in a community houses. Absolutely true. Yes. The government provides housing facilities for the poor families by constructing community houses in villages and cities. Yeah, we have many. They are constructed to provide systematic basic facilities for a large population in limited spaces. Absolutely true. And then houses in multi-storied buildings are constructed and are suitable for residents of a single family. Absolutely true again. Houses in multi-storied buildings are constructed and are suitable for residents in a single family. Yeah, definitely. For the affordability we are talking about. I go back again to see this information. Many families live together in community houses. Yes. The government provides housing facilities for the poor families by constructing community houses in villages and cities. Yes. They are constructed to provide systematic basic facilities for a large population in limited space. Yes. And houses in multi-storied buildings are constructed and are suitable for the residents of a single family. Yes. And let us see the objectives of community houses. To provide all the facilities to the houses which are required by families. Number one, providing good roads, transportation facilities, electrification, water supply and garbage disposals in a planned way. Yes. And the third one, constructing parks, hospitals, etc. for public needs. Nowadays we have even community swimming pools also. Connecting community houses to the regional main roads. That's a very important places, because in the outskirts of Bangalore we have many computer related facilities where almost many are there in villages only, but the connectivities to the mainland Bangalore are needed, and it is being prepared by these community houses for the better movement of people and their luxuries. Next, the facilities available in community houses are given in this chart. Okay, let us look at them. From this figure, I go to the top first. It has transportation. Yes, it has safety, parking facility, roads, street lights. Similarly, from the transportation, I go to my right, which is health and the sanitation. We can see underground drainage, health center, gym, playground and toilets. That's the second one. Then I will go down here, essentials of life. What do we have? Vegetable stalls are there, provision stores are there, electricity is available, garbage disposal units are available, and also water supply is also available. And to my left I have entertainment and cultural programs. What do I have here? Drama theatre. Secondly, community hall. Community hall, it's a huge hall where one can do the engagement program, the birthday property and all such birthday party and all such things. Then we have a park to walk, and then we have film talkies also. So these are observed in community houses. Let me take you further. Is it possible to provide facilities available in community houses to the independent houses? If you see, very little can be done. Usually community housing projects are implemented in suitable places in villages and cities. The government build community houses in villages. The government has formed separate housing boards for the construction of houses in cities. We have BDA, Bangalore Development Authority. Similarly, we have MUDA, MUDA, Mysore Urban Development Association, let us say, agency, let me say. Many problems arise during construction of houses in villages or cities. Then I will go further. If you observe the pictures, they reveal some problems of residential areas. The following statements, some residential problems of rural or urban areas are given. Write the rest after discussing with your friends. No underground drainage system. Yes. Garbage disposable problems. Yes. Frequent fire accidents in multi-storied buildings. Absolutely. And these are all the three important housing problems in urban area. And here, fourth one I can say, vegetable vendors and small shop keepers are unavailable to the people. This is one. And then next one, community understanding is very less in these residences. Now let me take you all. I wrote this community understanding is very less in these residences because people will never know who's staying in the next building. And then housing problems in rural areas. No bathroom and toilet facility, no proper electrification, lack of pure drinking water supply, roads not suitable for the transportation of vehicles, no underground drainage facilities. But all these rural problems can be solved if we understand the importance of community living. Now, let me take you to the next one. Housing features of the best city or village. When we say they have proper ventilation and light. Rainwater harvesting system from the roof of each house, and it is storage. Electricity by solar energy can be used. Closed underground drainage system is seen. Proper system for garbage disposal and preparation of manure from garbage can also be seen. They are talking about biofuels. Then a good house can provide health, happiness and peace for the family members and their neighbors. Houses with the best facilities lead to good health. And every human needs a house. Thank you very much. We will meet in a very good next lessons. Take care.